Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Barakatam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutations to Ya'akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. This is the brother Raya with another video, and I'm going to start it off with Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And this is the day we're diligently waiting for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to return to save his people, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the confusion of face Israelites, which will come looking as these other heathen nations, such as you so-called white people, you so-called Asians, you so-called Africans, so-called Arabs, what have you, and to save us from that accuser, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And we're beginning to see how he's accusing our brothers before the Most High day and night. The Hebrew Israelites are in the mainstream media now with that black label added unto us because they're trying to link us to that black identity extremist narrative and eventually call us black terrorists to get us off the highways and byways and pull our videos from the internet, because they want to keep this word from going out, because the elites understand the prophecies and they understand that when the true men of the Lord through GMS are out there on the highways and byways preaching the word of the Most High, that whatever kingdom's ruling at that time is going to come to an end. So of course they're going to do whatever they can to avert that from coming to pass. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, chiefly the elites, such as the Rothschilds, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And brothers, just expect this persecution and this wrath from Esau Edom to get worser and worser as we get closer and closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai returning. But we knew what we signed up for when we put our hand to the plow, because persecution was always expected to happen to the men of the Lord. And I mean, it happened to Yahushai, so how much more his servants, as it says in Matthew chapter 10, I'm going to start at verse 24. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. And Yahushai, whom the world ignorantly calls so-called Jesus Christ, was persecuted for speaking the truth and put to death. And brothers, again, we're going to be persecuted as well, and some of us will be put to death. But we just have to endure until the end to make our calling and election sure. Verse 25, it is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord, if they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, or another name for Satan. And what are they calling us? Oh, they're racists, they're a hate group, they're black nationalists, they're black identity extremists. The true men of the Lord wouldn't speak like that. They're devils, they're deceivers. How much more shall they call them of his household? Fear them not therefore, because the Most High didn't give us the spirit of fear. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. And this truth's going to come out. Esau's only exacerbating it by putting the Hebrew Israelites into the mainstream media, because Israelites are going to hear this word and they're going to get curious about it and then go look it up. And if the Most High is dealing with them, he's going to put the spirit on them to find the truth, which is through GMS. And if they're of the elect, they're going to be sealed. And once the elect are sealed, then that destruction of Esau Edom's rulership is going to come. So Esau, you're just exacerbating the prophecies to come into their fulfillment. But with this video in particular, I'm going to be tackling that black Hebrew Israelite label and how it's all just propaganda to again link us to that black identity extremist narrative and then eventually call us black terrorists. And this is that video from Fox News, which I'm sure a lot of you brothers saw, profiling the black Hebrew Israelites.
Instigated the Covington incident. Turning now to the group that instigated the Covington incident, the black Hebrew Israelites. Here they are in Washington, D.C., yelling at the high school students.
Let's make America great again. A bunch of child molesting.
Look at all these dusty crackers with that racist garbage on. Look at them. That's right.
A bunch of incest babies. Biggest terrorist on the face of this earth is the pale-faced man, woman, and child.
The black Hebrew Israelites are described as...
This isn't a color-based thing. It's based on the spirit, because you have some Edomites out there that look like so-called black people, so-called Asians, or what have you. It goes both ways. Just as you have confusion of face Israelites, you have confusion of face Edomites.
It's a black nationalist hate group with militant overtones.
A black nationalist hate group with militant overtones, and militant overtones is just a slippery slope to lead towards being a terrorist.
They believe blacks are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites, and many of their sects are anti-white. Many here on the East Coast pretty familiar with the group, who dress up in robes and preach their teachings on street corners. I happened to catch up with them in Philly about 2 years ago. President Trump, how are you feeling about it?
How do I feel about President Trump? I think that white people put Trump in office, and that was the man that they wanted him to rule over their people. Right. But I think black people, Hispanics and Native Americans,
so-called black people, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and they completely gloss over this member of ISUPK's statement to keep with that black Hebrew Israelite narrative throughout the rest of this video.
Have a king that they need to obey. Right. And this is what my power said.
Let's get into it. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite?
All praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, to all the brothers and sisters in Yahweh Shai. I would like to thank you all because you prayed for me here in the Philippines. And
wait, in the Philippines? That's an Asian country.
I am so thankful for the brothers who are encouraging me to continue in spreading the truth, because I know that this is truly the truth. And in my heart, I fully believe in it. So please pray for me also, so that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai will use me here in the Philippines to find also the lost sheep of Israel here, because we believe that some of the people of Israel are scattered, and that is really true, because that is biblical. Please pray for me that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai will use me here in the Philippines to reach the brothers and sisters, and also like me, they will know the truth. Shalom to all, and Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Wait a second. This looks like a so-called white man. Reply to Vocab Malone. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite? And this is a brother from the UK camp.
First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakar Kadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and I want to say shalom to the elect. Okay, I just watched the video. I believe it's Apostle Kubar that posted on his channel, the GMS Walk and Talk 8, and basically it was called, I believe it was something about hopscotch Hebrews. And in that video he said that you brothers that out there that are teaching, okay, in Great Millstone, that look like, you know, these other nations, okay, in the flesh, to basically make a video to this in a response to this guy Vocab Malone, man, which is he was calling us the black Hebrew Israelites. Okay.
Just as Fox News is calling us the black Hebrew Israelites, and these other news outlets.
Okay, which that's some bullshit. Okay, and it's a spirit as well, because I was thinking about this before, but that's the way the spirit works. You know, now it's the time and the season, clearly through the spirit. So what I'll say is, first of all, my question to you, Vocab, is am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Because I believe I am a Hebrew Israelite. I'll tell you, I am a Hebrew Israelite. Okay? By the seed, man. Okay? And I believe in these words, and I believe in Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai, the Most High and His Son. I believe in them. Okay? And I believe that these heathen nations, okay, the ones that even look like me, okay, that are heathens, I believe that they're going to go into slavery, man. I believe that we're going to dash their little ones against the stones, man. I believe that they're going to be killed by the sword. I believe that America, which is Babylon, is going to be destroyed by ICBM missiles, man. And I believe that if
And this so-called white man is saying the exact same thing as those so-called black Hebrew Israelites were saying.
I believe that when we're changed, okay, when I'm in the kingdom, right? And Lord willing, I'm of the hopeful elect. I'm Lord willing, if I'm of the elect, that the Lord beams me up and changes me, saves me, okay? And in that moment, what? You think I'm gonna walk around looking like this? Okay, the Lord ain't gonna He's gonna change us, and then I've got leprosy.
So-called white skin is leprosy according to the Bible. Go to Leviticus chapter 13, as well as Numbers chapter 1, I believe.
Okay, that ain't gonna happen. That's for this time, man. Okay, now this is the time of what? We've got confusion and
Numbers chapter 12, Salakia.
face going on, man. The Lord's gonna give me back my melanin, man. Okay, and you know that's something that I hope for, man. But not right now. I look the way I look, and I've got a job to do. I've been called to this thing, man, and I've got a job to do, man. And that's the bottom line. Okay, so it pisses me off when I see the characters all around, including this guy called Vocab, calling us the black Hebrew Israelites, trying to push forward that agenda of these elites of Esau, man. These devils, man. These so-called white people, man. These devils. Okay, trying to push this black Hebrew Israelite thing on us. We ain't no Black Panthers. We ain't no black movement, man. Okay, this is black, man. Okay, what part of me looks like a so-called black man? You tell me that. Do I look like a so-called Latino or Native American? My family is from Turkey, man. Okay.
Oh, so not only does he look like a so-called white man, but he's a so-called Turkish.
I was born in Turkey, in the land of Turkey. As far as they're concerned, they're Turkish. My dad thinks he's Kurdish.
But he's an Israelite through the seed of his father's lineage. And you can tell because this brother's out there on the highways and byways, rightly dividing these scriptures in truth and sincerity.
Okay. He says his family came from Iran. So as far as they're concerned, and they still believe that. So, you know, what does that mean? That means that, hey, regardless of where I came from or what I look like, if I believe, because I'm a believer where my parents might not believe, but I believe, then I'm coming back to the Lord, man. Now, is my father an Israelite? Yes, he is, because it comes from the seed. But does he believe? No. So he's in that heathen state of mind. That's where he is, man. Okay, well, that's between him.
And that's what that's what the Gentile, that's who the Gentiles were that Paul and the apostles were preaching to. Israelites that forgot their nationality and were living as heathens and thinking as heathens. You heathen nations that aren't Israelites are a different type of Gentiles. You have no hope in the promise of Jacob. You will be slaves of the Israelites in the kingdom.
In the Most High, man.
Let's go to another video. Oh, what do we got here? Another so-called white-looking man. Am I a black Hebrew Israelite?